Thomas and Friends Engine Adventures. Episode 22. The Race of the Century. Ever since the Flying Scotsman had arrived on Sodor, Gordon had been feeling very less tired. He had only had to pull 2 trains a day, instead of 4 like he used to. One day, Scotsman pulled the train to Knapford as usual. And then he had puffed over by the sheds to talk with Gordon and Henry. Phew. Guys, I'm so torn. I love pulling the express, but I hate being tired. Huh, grunted Gordon. Well, at least you didn't have to pull it 4 times a day like I did. Well, that was horrible. Oh, perk up, Gordon. Hey, I think I heard from Salty that, humor was on sale at Walmart. Henry chuckled loudly at that, but Gordon said nothing. Just then, the 3 engines heard a whistle. Gordon and Henry knew who it was. Spencer, the fast silver streamlined engine, who was owned by the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. And, well, because of this, Spencer had his very own coach. And, well, this made Spencer not really a likable person. Really, Spencer was he was pretty much a jerk to everyone he meets. And Spencer had just pulled off of the viaduct when he stopped. Hey, what's going on down there? Spencer saw one of Gordon's coaches in the mainline wing of Knapford. But what Spencer didn't know was that he was very early. But he thought Gordon was very late. Hey, Gordon, shouldn't you be out of here by now? Seriously, you're running late. Gordon didn't hear Spencer, so he said nothing. Spencer was put on to the branch line wing of Knapford. Ugh, branch lines. These things make me sick. And, well, Spencer, being the jerk he really was, he wasn't really, afraid of letting the other engines know pretty much exactly what he had thought of them. And he really let Gordon have it. Hey, Gordon, I thought you were fastest and best, and you pulled the express. Gordon did not like having Sharon Miller's crappy writing being used against him, but he had known Spencer for many years, and he knew that if he said something back, Spencer would just make a snarky comeback. So he said nothing. Being the new engine, had no idea who the Silver Steamy was, so he said something back. Hey, Silver Steamy! Thanks, narrator. Anyway, Silver Steamy, why are you insulting Gordon? You're the one who's early. Buzz off. Spencer did not like this new nickname. Hey, Green Caterpillar, why are you making rude comments about me? You don't even know me. First off, that's Percy's nickname. Second of all, Gordon has 1 minute left. Seriously, quit insulting him for no reason. And may I ask exactly who you are? Well, why I am the Flying Scotsman, of course. I was sent... I have been sent to help because of... Are you owned by the Duke and Duchess? No, last time I checked, I don't think so. Then you shouldn't be giving me a stupid nickname. My name is Spencer. Do not forget it. Gordon left. So did Spencer. But he accidentally took the branch line. What a dope. The very next day was no different. Except now Spencer was extremely early. And Scotsman hadn't even dropped off the coaches at Knapford yet. Hey, hurry it up, will ya? You're late. But Scotsman would have none of it. He rolled as slowly as he could inside Knapford Station. And left the coaches there. Spencer rolled inside Knapford with his face as red as Bertie the Bus. He was infuriated, and being Spencer, he let all of the engines join in on the insults. He had used more of Sharon Miller's crappy dialogue against Gordon, told Henry that trees were useless, and once again called Scotsman a green caterpillar. This, of course, infuriated Scotsman, and, well, an idea flew into his funnel. Hey, Spencer, you say you're fast. I say I'm faster. How's about a little race? Me and you tomorrow. At noon, say? Spencer knew that he could not back down. I'll be there. I mean, I usually race Gordon, but that's no competition, really. So anyway, yes, let's do it. Gordon smiled brightly. He knew that Scotsman was going to win, but Henry looked very sad. Henry, what's wrong? He insulted my trees. What a tender! Oh, I say! The Scotsman and Spencer were already at Knapford the very next day. Spencer had brought his coach along with him, and he was planning on racing with it. This gave Scotsman an idea. Hey, Spencer, you're very fond of that coach, aren't you? Oh, yes, this coach is my pride and joy. What about it? Well, how's about we make it part of the bet? How's about if I win, I can keep your coach. But if you win, you keep it. Alright, you're on. Good. You just can't race with it. Oh, well, okay then. Spencer left the coach at Maithwaite Siding and came back to Knapford, ready to start. Gordon started counting down. On your marks, get set, go, Scotsman! Thomas, what in the world are you doing here? Oh, I suppose you guys haven't heard yet. I'm back. Go! It was the final lap, and Scotsman was in the lead. I'm going to win, I'm going to win, I'm going to win, he had sang quietly to himself. Spencer was infuriated as he raced along the line at top speeds. Oh, that Scotsman. Oh, I'll beat him. I'll show him. I'll show him. But Spencer hadn't realized something. The rails ahead had buckled. They could not handle Spencer's strong speeds. Spencer raced around the bend and came off the rails completely. What? Huh? What happened? Huh? Wasn't I just on the rails a second ago? What? What? The Scotsman was heeing and hawing as he raced inside the station. Hooray! Hooray! I've won! I've won, everyone! Isn't it grand? Hey, wait a minute. Where is everyone? Tidmouth Sheds was totally abandoned. Huh? What? Huh? What's going on here? Suddenly, he had saw something. Spencer's coach was now on the curve, and not in the actual siding, for Thomas was taking it up. Scotsman wondered quietly to himself. I wonder what Thomas is doing over there with Spencer's coach. Oh, maybe he'll present it to me in front of everyone, and I'll laugh maniacally. Maybe I should practice at it on my way over. But what Scotsman found was a sight for sore eyes. Thomas, Gordon, and Henry were over helping Spencer back on the rails. Scotsman was baffled. Oh my gosh, what happened here? Spencer was racing at high speeds and came off the rails. The branch line couldn't take his weight. Yeah, it couldn't take mine either. But that's a story for another time. Sir Topham Hatt was there also. Spencer tells me, Scotsman, that this was your fault. Well, it kinda was, sir, but, I mean, me and Spencer were, well, we were kinda racing, sir, and racing? I do not allow racing on my railway, especially after since Thomas had Bertie's great race. Hey, it was Bertie's fault. Quiet, Thomas. Anyway, Scotsman, I know that Spencer is kind of a butthole when it comes to boasting about himself, but that is no excuse for you coming in here and racing about. Yes, sir. I am sorry, sir. If it happens again, I will kick you off of my railway. But, sir, where exactly will I go? I don't know. I'll find you a place. But not right now. I have some lottery things to go attend to. Well, that was weird. And for the next few weeks, things just went back to normal. The Scotsman had let Spencer keep the special coach, which wasn't really a good idea on his part. As, well, Spencer kind of just continued to tease the other engines. The others know that, well, it's just Spencer being Spencer. And for the first time in a long time, Scotsman knew it too.